All right, so buckle up, everybody, because today we are diving deep, really deep, into something that has the whole political world talking, and let's be honest, the sports world too.
It's definitely one of those stories that just grabs you, you know? You hear it and you're like, wait, what?
Exactly, and that's why we're here to break it all down. Trump's ambassador appointments, specifically Tilman Fertitta as ambassador to Italy.
Yeah, you don't see that every day, right? A billionaire businessman, owner of an NBA team, suddenly stepping into the world of diplomacy.
You said it. So for those who need a quick
With
refresher,
the background.
yeah, who is Tilman Fertitta?
Well, he's the owner of the Houston Rockets, and he's chairman of Landry's.
But it's way more than that, though, right? It's not just a couple businesses. We're talking a massive empire.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Casinos, hotels, tons of restaurants.
You think of, like, Bubblegum Shrimp Co. That's him.
That's all part of the Fertitta world.
It's wild. And get this, Forbes estimates his net worth at, wait for it, $10.9 billion.
Billion. With a big...
Talk about influence. And anyone down here in Texas probably recognizes him from another big role. He was the longest-serving chairman of the University of Houston Board of Regents.
Right, so he's a big name in the state, no question.
Huge. And now he's going international, representing the U.S. and Italy. Makes you think, why Italy?
Well, one thing that jumps out is Fertitta's heritage. He's got Sicilian roots.
Oh, that's right. So you wonder, how much did that family connection play into this whole ambassadorship?
Could be a big factor. Will we see him using those personal ties, maybe showing a deeper understanding of Italian culture and politics?
It's an interesting angle for sure.
Yeah.
But hold on. Let's not forget about the Houston Rockets. He's still the owner, right?
Right, which brings up some other questions.
It's kind of like when Trump appointed Woody Johnson as the UK ambassador, remember?
The Jets owner.
Yep, and he ended up handing the team over to his brother to run while he was off being an ambassador.
Interesting comparison.
So, could we see Fertitta doing something similar?
Yeah.
Stepping back from the Rockets to focus on Italy?
It's certainly possible, and you have to wonder, what would that mean for the team? They're doing pretty well in the Western Conference.
They are. Some sports analysts are already saying this whole situation has Woody Johnson vibes.
Yeah.
That splitting his focus could hurt the team, especially now when things are heating up.
It's a valid concern. Running an NBA team and being an ambassador, those are two demanding roles.
Absolutely. And speaking of those ambassadorial choices, we've got to mention Woody Johnson's situation, too.
What's that?
Well, he's not serving a second term as the UK ambassador.
Oh, right.
He's being replaced by, get this, another billionaire, Warren Stevens.
Huh. So that begs the question, are we seeing a pattern here with Trump's picks? Both Johnson and Stevens, successful businessmen, no real diplomatic experience before this.
Makes you wonder if this is a deliberate strategy from Trump moving away from those career diplomats.
It's a thought-provoking trend, especially as we're heading into Trump's second term.
Which, by the way, officially kicks off January 20th.
Right around the corner. So, is this a sign of things to come in U.S. diplomacy? Are we going to see more emphasis on business skills, maybe less on traditional diplomatic experience?
Lots to unpack here. We've got a high-profile businessman stepping onto the world stage, potentially changing the game for his NBA team, and maybe even hinting at a broader shift in how the U.S. approaches international relations.
It's a fascinating story with some big implications. What will this new appointment mean for U.S.-Italy relations? How much does wealth and influence really matter in the world of diplomacy? Definitely something for all of us to keep an eye on.
For sure. Lots to think about. Thanks for breaking it all down with us today.
Anytime. Always happy to dive deep into these stories.
And to all our listeners, keep those questions coming, and we'll see you next time for another deep dive.
See ya!